Good morning, all. I am Dheeraj Rani. Today, we are going to discuss one very nice technique available with the Gmail, that is Gmail merge. Before going to learn this particular technique, we will analyze the problem where we really need this kind of the tricks. We can send mail to the many peoples by adding their mail IDs with the two CC and BCC tags. Using BCC tag, you may hide who is the other receiver available with this particular mail, but still the content of both the mail and the attachment will be same. Okay, so it may be possible that we want to send the separate draft uh, for the different receivers. Very simple example is that suppose that the distribution of online mark sheets or certification of the students. Now you can understand that the certification content is exactly identical to the every student, but the differed with the name and the grade and the subject or whatever may be the content, but certificate format is same. Progress report to the parents, again that draft may be same. Okay, uh, particular tagline may change, the satisfactory, not satisfactory, it is not like that. Okay, so for this particular thing we have to send the separate mails, but suppose there are more than 100 participants and 100 participants and students, so in that case it is difficult to manage it having the individual mail. So we expect here to have this kind of the technique. This particular problem can be solved by using the Gmail merge technique. This is available as an add-on package with the net, and that can be easily installed as an extension to the Google Chrome. This lecture will comprise in the three steps. First, we will see the installation of the add-ons for the Gmail purpose, then how to make data ready for the mail merge, and the last is steps of mail merge. Okay, now let's see the installation process. To start, we will use a Google Sheet. Here you can see in the menu bar the tab add-ons. If we click it, you will get a sub menu, that is a get add-ons. You click it. After selecting add-ons, you will get this particular browser window. Here you can search which add-ons you want to install. I'll search it with the mail merge. So these are the possible third party add-ons I am getting here. You may choose either one and just click it and install. So in installation it will ask you some of the question. Obviously the permission to access your contact and Google Drive is very important. Here we can see the minimum data required to use mail merge. The very first and second, that is the first name and last name of the person, and the very essential one, the email address, and a file attachment which will use as an attachment for the mail with the different email IDs and schedule date. You may send this particular mail in the future in some of the schedule event also. If you want to send it immediately, then it can keep blank. Attachment is possible to load by the many of the ways, but you may store with the Google Drive in a single folder. It will help you to execute it more faster. Steps of mail merge. After installing Advance, now we can use it. This is our blank sheet. So on Advance, I have click out and you can see option mail merge with attachment there. So first of all, we have to enable this sheet for the enable mail merge. So you click it. After that, it will get enabled and it will ask you to get the contacts. By default, it is a simple way, and I will suggest it to import it from the Google Contacts if you're having one. The advantage is that when I'm trying to include it, you may not select any one of the contact, but still you will get the header schedule like this. So these are the auto generated fields of my Google Sheet. The first name, last name, email addresses, attachment, schedule date, and mail merge status. That is the output will be there. So as I have already discussed, this is the minimum number of the fields required. Now we can manually add this information here. You have an Excel sheet having email addresses and the other details, you may add it. You may add the additional fields also here. There is no limitation than how many rows should be there. This manually I have added some dummy data. So 5 students are there with their email addresses. Now attachment is yet to do, and I have defined the schedule date. You can observe there for the 3 fields I have kept it blank, and the 2 fields I have mentioned the date. One is the 25th, that is the today's date, and after 1 p.m. So my recording is earlier to it, and one is the tomorrow's date, the 10 a.m. So my data sheet is ready for the mail merge. Now next job will be to add the attachment. Now to add the attachment, follow the same tagline, add once, mail merge with attachments, and there is a tag add file attachments. There we are having 3 possible ways to add our attachment. From the Google Drive, from our local computer, and the last is from the Google Drive but with the list of the files. That is the best one. We are going to see it. If I'm trying to add a particular attachment from the Google Drive, it will give us this particular small browser window, and I can search the element. Now that particular first student's name is Dheeraj Rane, consider it. So I'm searching Rane, and I have stored his certificate with the same name, the Dheeraj Rane. So I'm searching in the window and I'm getting it. So I will just click that Dheeraj Rane. So it will enable that particular document in the sharing way. It will change its permission itself, and it will add its URL, the shared URL, to our Google Sheet. Now you can see here, the directly here is the URL of the document dheerajrane.eng. In this way, we may add the individual document from the Google Drive also. Is to adding the single documents, that is from the computer. If I'm selecting the second option, you will get this window, and you can see it here. Select file from your device. So if you click it here, it's a very common idea. It will open or select dialog box, and you can select one of the document that will get uploaded to the Google Drive. It will generate the share URL, and that particular URL will get added to Google Sheet. So very simple is that. If the document is not available with the Google Drive, you can select it from your computer. It will get uploaded to the Google Drive, and later on that particular link will get mentioned with the Google Sheet. Effective way to use it. Suppose now I am having the hundreds of the students, and their certificates are loaded with the Google Drive or available anywhere. So the best option is that kept it with Google Drive. So on the Google Drive, I have created one of the folder, that is a course certificate, and this particular folder is having all certificate document. So when I select the third option, you will get this kind of the window. If I click on the course certificate folder, it will is like this. This is another sheet available with my workbook, the Google Sheet, and here you can observe it has created the web links for all the documents available with the folder. Whatever number of the documents available in the folder, that entire web link will be get created, and this will be get stored in this particular sheet. Now what is the advantage of it? After performing these steps, all the Google links are ready for us. Now suppose here we want to select the web link, share link of the certificate, that is Sheetal Mishra 18@gmail.com. The name is the Sheetal Mishra. I am just trying to type it. Okay, so immediately I am getting the most matching sequences. Okay, and if I will click it, it will get selected there. So it is a very easy way how we can select URL of it. Next job is to configure the mail. For that, sender's email. Now you may change it. Particularly, we will like to have the email in which we are having our account. We may have the different alias names for it. Sender name, you can write anything. CC address and BCC address, if you want to keep the CC to someone or BCC to someone, then also you can add it. But kindly remember it, in free package there are only 50 mails can be sent in a day. So if you are keeping the CC and BCC, so obviously the whatever the number of mails you are sended, that will get twice and thrice. Okay, because suppose that I am keeping CC for the every mail, so I am sending 5, it will count to 10, and if I am making the BCC also, it will be the 15. So it is one of the troublesome here. Reply to address is also there. If the receiver reply, so it will be come to the one of the mail, that also can be edited here. Okay, so next job is to edit the message box and body of a email. For that purpose, we are having the three options. We may use HTML code that is very simple, very easy. You may type directly in the HTML, or it may be possible that you use some of the another tool to generate the HTML code, and that we can place it here. So I think that is a little bit out of context topic of this particular Gmail merge, so I don't want to include that much details in here. And a very simple way here is the visual editor. It is supporting us. Editor. You can see here there is a subject line. So I have written there, congratulations for completion of course. In body, I said the dear, and double curly braces I have written the first name. Remember, this first name is the field or column from the Google Sheet we are using. So when it is using a particular email to send the message, it will use the same row level value of the first name. So you are having a specific mail for the receiver. Again, here is a grade. Okay, it will be specific grade for it. So these particular values it is taking from the Gmail sheet. Last job is, you may test the mail first. It will give you the idea it is correct or not, and later on just run mail merge. Clicking it, you will see it like that. It will give the status in a mail merge. Okay, and at the right bottom we can see the sending email to the particular mail address that is happening. Complete status after sending the mail and using the mail merge. So I also shown here the screen of our particular inbox, where you can see that that particular mail has been delivered from my email ID. So if you have any queries, you can contact me to my mail ID dheerajranewebspace@gmail.com. You can use my mobile number 9881711774 for the purpose of WhatsApp also. I'm using the same number. My personal website is dhruvcloud.com. All of my videos are available here. Thank you very much.